Hello, fellow run and shoot fans. I see a lot of videos out there. I've read a lot of articles. Everyone from NYKia to Dr. Death to... There's a lot of different people out there on the internet that love to talk about the run and shoot, but I feel like they always talk about the core plays and leave the play stock, but they don't run the plays like they are in the playbook. Like right there was the read play. Read, I like to run it out of here. As you can see, the switch curl flat. Verse 1 high, I leave it alone. Verse 2 deep with off corners. It's a slant with press corners. It is a streak instead of that curl over there. And then if it's 4 across, I do the slant, but I also do the halfback out. I do that because the halfback going out will make sure that no one drops into any zone at all. Leaves the middle wide open. Switch shallow is a play. You have switch on that side. It's a lot like that PA wide receiver end play, but the wheel actually works because the wheel doesn't work in that play. So you pretty much just come out and switch dig and then motion the wheel receiver from the dig side across. Switch Texas. This is switch smash. You put the little hitch onto a fade. You put the halfback over onto a swing and you motion the post over. You read it the flood side first, and the run and shoot, they call that flood concept Texas. If it's a trips version, it's Houston. If it's out of a 2x2 set like this is, it's Texas. This is verse 4 cross. I like that post to be on a drag. You can roll out if you need to, or you can dump it off to the drag. You want to roll to the drag side. Here's true streak, another play right from the actual playbooks. I use H-way option. You can also use the play that's in... the pistol spread set. I like having the dig option a little bit better in this game. I feel like having 4 streaks is going to be less useful to me than having that drag versus man, that deep end versus man. Another alternate I like to do is put the halfback on a wheel, motion him out, and I run that side like it's go. You get that same pick where the flat defender will stay on Thomas and leave the halfback wide open in the flat the same way as go does. And because there's true streak, actual streak... has a ton of options. So the only way really to emulate that is you take slide, put the bubble on a streak, motion them across. This play should actually be flipped based on the hash mark where I'm at there. But that's the basic idea. It'll still run a lot of the same options the same way as slide, but it'll give you that 4 verts look as well, depending on what the coverage is. Shallow, this is a air raid staple. I mean, everyone knows shallow, but I like having it with that wheel going to the same side. I use H-way option again. And the beautiful thing about that wheel is the superback will get out there and he'll block for you. This is what Texas is. It's called a Z under. It's in shotgun spread. It is not in the stock run and shoot playbook, but you can add it in easily in a custom. You put the B receiver on a fade and the X receiver on a drag, and that's the play. It's almost there already. Versus man, you can motion that guy into that flanker close motion adjustment. Another thing, I don't know if I got into this before, but go versus 4 cross, or cover 0, if you will. You want to have the halfback once again on a route so that no one drops into a zone. If the halfback blocks, the guy that's manned up on him will either blitz or drop into a zone, or he'll take another guy's assignment and let the free safety drop. If you're seeing a lot of 4 drop or 3 drop coverage, max 8-man coverage, go to empty. That choice empty play is really nice. You just motion the halfback out. And slide read. I'm not a huge fan of slide, but I like this version, which is more of a locked-in version of a lot of the secondary routes of slide. And then on the far side over there, you still have that read play that we talked about earlier. So, and honestly, if you want to use that route over there, it's in X option. It's in a few other plays. It's a really nice way to run the read play, but honestly, read is such a leverage-based route. You don't have to use an option route for it. You can manually just call it in. And a lot of teams do that with read, where the quarterback will give a hand signal to the